My hair is looking very emo slash 80s slash I don't know what today, and I don't think I'm mad about it. Hey y'all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Boxycharm unboxing. So if you are unfamiliar with how I do my Boxycharm unboxings, here's how it goes down. I'm going to take a look at last month's box, the November box, and tell you how I used those products throughout the month and whether or not I think that those products were worth the $25 cost of Boxycharm. Then I go into this month's box not really knowing what's inside. I have my husband take a look at the card and he'll tell me what kinds of products are inside so I know what I can come on camera with, because I am going to put the rest of this on my face. As always, two quick caveats. Number one, if a product in the box is not cruelty-free, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to set it aside and pass along to a friend because I try to only use cruelty-free products. And number two, if I can take a look at an item and know that I'm just going to use it once on screen and then never again, I'm also going to put that aside for a giveaway or to give away to a friend, because what is the point in using a product once? Like, I feel like that's so wasteful. But anyway, if you're into subscription box unboxings, if you're into makeup reviews, anything like that, hit that subscribe button. I would love if you become a part of the Rockstar fam. I do put out new videos every week, and my goal is always to tell you guys if something is genuinely worth it so that you spend your money wisely. Before we get into last month's box, it's time to light the cat candle. This cat candle has a metal cat skeleton inside, and I only light this when I am filming so that we can watch the magic together as the wax melts off and we're just left with the cat skeleton. It's so hard to show you, but you can definitely see his whole skull coming out. I'm so excited. And there's definitely like a hole here, so I'm just waiting for the head to fall off. All right, the cat is on fire. We can officially start. He's kicking up a lot of smoke. That can't be good. Ooh, 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 I'm gonna cut your wick down. We cool? We cool now? Okay, thanks, buddy. Okay, so spoiler alert, last month's box was a banger. It was so damn good that I am just still kind of swooning over it. So let's go over each item. First, we had the Yenza Pumpkin and Turmeric 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask. And I told you guys that I already had one of these, and I did. So I started using this again. I admit that this had kind of made its way into the back of my skincare drawer. I really love this. So this is a bit of a physical exfoliant. So if you are not into physical exfoliants, you won't love this, but I feel like it's really gentle and it really polishes your face, just like it says, and you're left with really, really smooth and actually radiant skin. So I really like this. This is not something I would suggest using really often, but I would suggest using it just a couple times a week since it is a physical exfoliant, but I really love this. And this retails for $45. So I do feel like that's definitely a little pricey for what it is. I feel like this should be more in like the $20 range, but I do still really like it. All right, next we have the Farsali Quench Moisture Replenishing Serum. I have used this almost every single day. I like it. The only issue I have with it is that I feel like it's really, really easy to go overboard with it. So there's that kind of fine line. Like, I haven't even been using the actual dropper. I've just been taking some serum off the side of the dropper and applying that to my hands and then applying it to a damp face. But I feel like if you use just the slightest amount too much, it can almost be a white cast. And then I'm sitting there like I'm putting it on the back of my hands. I'm putting it like all on my chest. I'm even like putting it down my arms. It can go real south real fast. But when you use the correct amount, I do feel like this is nice and hydrating. Would I purchase this again? I don't know. I'm going to use this bottle all the way through. This does retail for $24, which I think is a fair price because you get a full fluid ounce here. But I don't think it's my favorite hyaluronic acid serum. That still goes to The Ordinary, but I do enjoy this and I will use the bottle all the way through. Then there was the Ultimate Eye Sculptor Set from Moda. Okay, you already know that I love Moda brushes if you've been on my channel for like a second, but this is just so good. First of all, this blending brush is so soft. I've used this so often, and what's really nice is that it comes clean. Like, can you see how white the tips are? And I've used this brush so many times in the last month. And a lot of times what I'm doing is just swirling it onto my sponge here and getting the product off. But even when I use brush cleaner, it's just like, it's almost pure white. This is so beautiful, and these are so incredibly soft. I love the gold handle. This freaking weird brush, remember this one that's like a little triangle? I can't tell you the number of times I've used this, so much so that it's still dirty because I'm a dirty, dirty bitch. I freaking love this little brush, and I looked at this when I got it and I was like, what the hell is that for? I love this for stamping on my outer corner. It helps to create a shape, but you can still blend things out because it's still those same really soft moda bristles. It's been awesome, like for stamping there and also for stamping on this inner corner and really getting in there. I love it. If I was Kate the Great Beauty, I would cheers this freaking brush. And this retails for $15 for both brushes. So of course, I think that's a really, really good deal. And as always, if you want to purchase any brushes from Moda, you can save using my code GlitterFallout. I'm not paid to say how great they are or anything like that. I genuinely love their brushes. So the Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof Mascara. I've used this a lot over the last month, and I'm so unsure about it. So I do know that I like the non-waterproof version much better. That is my favorite mascara of all time, the Kush regular mascara. The waterproof, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to use this whole tube. I don't love it as much. I do like this as a layering mascara though. Like I'll put some of this and then maybe I'll put some Too Faced Better Than Sex, or I will put some Kush, the regular Kush mascara with it. I feel like by itself, it can tend to just be a little underwhelming. Underwhelming is the word I'm looking for, which with the other Kush mascara, the volume you get is insane. So I was a little disappointed in this, but at the same time, I'm not so disappointed that I'm gonna like throw it away. I'm going to use the whole tube. I've been using it a lot and it does last all day and does not flake off. So those are benefits, and this probably retails for $24 as well. Yeah, $24, which is the same as the other Kush mascara. I do enjoy it. And then finally, there's the Natasha Denona Peak Palette. I don't know if you watched Sarah from Better Off Red's video about this, but she really disliked this and said it didn't blend well and was patchy, and because of that, we're no longer friends. I don't talk to her anymore. She's been excommunicated, all that, because we're not allowed to have differing opinions. That's how that works, my friendship. Seriously though, I loved this. I've been using this so much, and what's weird is it looks like I haven't used it at all. I have been using this so often. This has been a really good quick look for me. Like I love throwing this color, which is Amhara, right? Yes, Amhara in the crease, just gently all over, and then I will pat some of Shine on my lid. You're done. You're done. I freaking love this palette. I can't believe we got this in a Boxycharm. This retails for $48, which I think is pricey. I really do think it's pricey for 5 eyeshadows. Even though I love the quality of Natasha Denona, I do think that is pricey for 5 eyeshadows. But the quality is so good, and I feel like this works with so many different eye colors that you would not be remiss if you purchased this. So knowing what I know now, would I have paid $25 for all of this? Yes, a resounding yes. I would have paid so much more than $25 for all this. I easily would have paid $50, maybe even $75 for all this. It's just so good. Everything was good enough that I was really, really happy, which probably means this month is going to suck, because I feel like that's the way Boxycharm goes. They put you at a real high and then they throw you down to the ground and you're like, ha ha ha. All right, let's get into the December box. What sucks though is that you can tell that it is like really, really broken up in there, which stinks, but my husband looked inside and made sure all the products are still there, thankfully. So he told me that I could do all of my skincare. I don't remember the last time we had a Boxycharm without a ton of skincare in there. So I'm actually kind of pumped about that. First, let's take a look at the card. Okay, so the theme is bubbles and glitz. Okay, so I'm thinking holiday. I'm thinking that because of the cover of this, I wish that they still mattered, but I feel like there should be glitter. Just please give a girl some glitter, okay? And the version that I got is box number 31. I'm not gonna look at the products yet. The first item is Elemis, that's skincare. Oh, okay, no, this one's a little bit different. So this is the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer with kombucha, which kombucha, ginger, and prebiotics, which brightens, nourishes, and hydrates. Okay, so it does say, reveal a soft, lit from within glow with this illuminating prebiotic moisturizer. This lightweight multi-use formula leaves skin hydrated while blurring the look of imperfections and can be used as a primer underneath makeup or applied as a highlighter to enhance skin's radiance. $49. Yowza. Okay, though, this is a decent sized bottle. I'm surprised that it's plastic though, because I feel like LMS usually has nicer packaging, but what is this, 1 fluid ounce? So this is 2 full fluid ounces. So that is a decent amount of product. So I will use this and we will try it out. The next item is, okay, so this is the item, every month Boxycharm lets you choose one item. They give you a couple choices and you can pick which one you want. This is the one that I picked, but let me explain a little bit. When I got onto the site, my options were basically from 2 brands. The first one was Glamnetic Lashes. So they are magnetic eyelashes, but the problem is they call themselves cruelty-free, but they use mink in their lashes. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, well, the fur falls off of the mink and then they use it. And that's just not my bag, okay? I personally don't like using mink. If you do, that's completely fine. If you consider that to be cruelty-free, then that is your definition of cruelty-free, and that's awesome. But for me, I don't believe those to be cruelty-free, so I skipped those. Also, they were like $65 lashes. What the fuck? And I was torn because I did not want the other option, but I chose it anyway because it is a cruelty-free item. So hopefully I can give it away to one of you. This is the Ofra banana powder. So I don't even want to, you know what? I don't even want to open this. I'll pop a picture of it right up here. Banana powder is just a slightly yellow tone powder that's usually used to correct dark circles under the eyes or just to brighten up the face. I have used many banana powders in the past and I am not a fan of them. I really just don't like using color correctors on my face in general. Like, I'll use concealer and I'll use foundation, but I'm not a fan of banana powders as a whole. So I'm not going to open this. I am going to pass this on and during a giveaway to one of you guys. So stay tuned. There are going to be some giveaways coming up soon. And this retails for $35. I feel like most Ofra powders retail for that exact price. So even though I'm not going to use this, I do think that if it is an item that you enjoy, that the price is fair. All right, the third item feels like brushes. Okay, again, we've got some brushes. This is the Luxie Iconic Set, I-E-Y-E. They are a cruelty-free brand, so let's take a look at these. All right, so I've used Luxie brushes before, and with this you get a set of 5 brushes. There's a flat brush, there's a pencil brush, a flat sort of concealer brush. We've got a fluffy small crease brush, and a large kind of shader. Yeah, large shader. The quality feels great. I really do enjoy Luxie brushes, and I especially have been loving brushes like this lately, like really small crease brushes to really get in there. Again, these are incredibly soft. I know I like the quality of Luxie. These retail for $45. The fourth item is, okay, so it's a MAC lipstick. I'm not going to be using this. I am going to pass this on because MAC is not a cruelty-free brand. But back in the day, I did used to use MAC, and the color that they sent is Candy Yum Yum, which is a hot pink that they've had for decades. I used to own this way back in the day, but I am going to pass this along to a friend. And then the fifth item feels like a palette. This is the Caliente palette by Artist Couture. I've never tried Artist Couture eyeshadows. I've tried a loose highlighter and I enjoyed it. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, okay. This is a cute little baby. Cute little baby. So these are obviously very warm tones, very warm. It's an interesting color story though, because like this color is almost like bubblegum pink, whereas this color has a slight green undertone to it. And then you've got these like oranges and then a purple and then like a very muted brown and then a gold. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but this is cute. And it's magnetic. And yes, they are a cruelty-free brand. This retails for $30. I don't think that's too bad of a price even. So, I mean, if the quality is good, that's a really great deal. So there we go. I'm going to be trying, I don't know why my voice keeps going up in tone. So it looks like I'm only gonna be trying 3 things out of the box today. This is the LMS Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer, the Caliente palette, and the Luxie eye brushes. I'm not necessarily upset about that because if these 3 items are good, 25 bucks is so worth it, right? So let's start with this priming moisturizer. I am just going to push back my emo hair. You supposed to shake it? I don't know, let's shake it. It has a little dropper on the top. I'm going to start small. Let's start with about that much. And you can probably apply this with a brush, I'm sure, but I prefer using my hands with moisturizers and primer. It does have a smell to it. It's not a strong smell, but it is a smell. Am I glowing? Okay, I mean, I do see some luminosity on my face for sure. You can see it all just right here in general. Does my face feel moisturized? It's hard to say because I did all my skincare and moisturizer is one of the things I used. It feels nice. Yeah, I mean, I think it feels okay. I'm gonna let that soak in while I do my eyes. I'm gonna do my eyes first just in case there's a ton of fallout. So let's break into this Caliente palette. Am I a pretty girl, mama? I did hop off camera and I put on my Urban Decay primer potion, pinned back my hair, and I also put on some Scotch tape because I think I want to do like a sharp angle. So I'm just going to kind of run through this. I'll show you what colors I'm using and which brush I'm using. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. This is exciting.
It all comes back to you. You're all alone, falling headlong into the inside round. Whoa, it all blackens out and you wake up on the floor, trying to stand up now, but you can't take no more. Is there anyone out there? Anyone? I've tried it all, nothing breaks the fall. Slowly you fall into your arms. Is there anyone out there? Anyone? I've known myself and hid the scars. Now I'm reaching to stay in your arms. I don't know if it's night or day.
Lot of these items, starting with the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. I didn't see a massive difference. It was okay, and it definitely was a bit luminous. So if you're looking to just throw something on and then go out the door, like no foundation, this could be very nice. I don't see a whole lot of luminosity poking through. Now that's because a highlighter, but everything else, I mean, it didn't settle into any weird lines. It didn't break up my foundation in any way. Of course, I have only had foundation on for like half hour, so I can't truly tell just yet. I will keep using this throughout the month though, because I don't dislike it at all. I actually think I do like it. I'm just not madly head over heels in love. I used 3 out of the 5 Luxie brushes and they were all very nice. They blended out colors very easily. I will love having these in my arsenal. I really do enjoy Luxie brushes as well. So yeah, I'm excited to have these. They are great. I mean, I don't know what else I could say about them. Let's talk about this palette, okay? Let's talk about this palette. Holy shit. The pigment in this palette is unreal. I dipped my brush into those colors like once and got full intense pigment that was not only pigmented but blended out like a freaking dream. Here's my one thing I do not love about this palette. None of these colors looked on my eyes the way they look in the pan. So that very first color I put on, that bright ass orange, that was this brown, okay? The bright red was this color, which is more of like a brick red. No, it's fire engine red. Over here, there is that like fluorescent, almost orange, that shimmery. That was this kind of dull looking motherfucker in the corner. So just be careful with this palette. I feel like you're gonna get something different than what you see, which I know a lot of people would not like. I was very pleasantly surprised. I really, really love this. Now the packaging, ooh, I don't know if you can see my dirty ass fingerprints all over it, but like this was so good. And I'll be honest, when I first looked at it, I was like, maybe I don't want to try this. Maybe I'll put it aside for a giveaway. I'm so glad I didn't because I'm so crazy impressed with this. I'm really curious to see how these shades hold up, but like they blended so beautifully. And at, what was this, 30 bucks? Yeah, 30 bucks, holy crap. I'm immediately getting on Artist Couture's email list so I can hopefully be notified when they're coming out with some good stuff because I need more now. So that is it. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you like this look. I am kind of sort of obsessed with it. And yes, I know that it's in my wheelhouse to do a sunset eye with a red lip. Don't judge me, but I don't care. I just love it. This is the makeup that I feel like the most attractive in. I love these tones so much. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I want you to let me know down below what you got in your December Boxycharm, and let me know if you got any duds or some bangers. I want to know about them all. Please subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars, and I love you with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.